true love can thaw a frozen heart.
Guys, we need to talk about Frozen 2. There are many heartbreaking things on the horizon for this new film, and we can't keep it to ourselves. Grab your emotional support animal and get ready. Here are 10 things that will sadly happen in Frozen 2. Don't say we didn't warn you. The Tale of Two Sisters. The first Frozen movie taught us that the power of a sister's love is stronger than almost anything. But what if their bond isn't strong enough to withstand the events to come in Frozen 2? In the latest trailer, Anna declares,
"I won't let anything happen to her."
Immediately after that, Elsa is alone in the woods hiding from some sort of rock beast. There's also the moment in the latest trailer when Kristoff swoops Anna up onto his horse and gallops away. If you look closely, you'll see Elsa kneeling down in the background. There are clear signs that Elsa and Anna are going to be separated, possibly for good. With great powers comes great responsibility. The Frozen 2 trailers have shown that Elsa's powers are stronger than ever. She is using them to conquer the sea. In the trailer, Grandpappy said that they have always feared that Elsa's powers were too much for this world. Now they must hope that they are enough. But if Elsa really unleashes her powers, will she be able to control them? Just look at what she did to Anna in the first film. Elsa is doing amazing things with her powers in the trailer, and Anna's hair is showing no signs of white, so that's a good thing, right? But what if there is another casualty of Elsa's powers? That would truly be devastating. Anna's powers. Many fans have been speculating that Anna will discover her own powers in Frozen 2. It took Elsa a lifetime and a lot of isolation to be able to control her powers. Surely Anna will need time to learn to control her powers too. But what if she does too much damage before she gets her powers under control? In the trailers, a wild pink fire jumps from tree to tree. It surrounds Elsa in a heart-shaped inferno. Elsa is trying desperately to put out the flames, but she's struggling to do so. If Anna has fire powers, it will be so sad to see the destruction if she can't control herself. And will Elsa get hurt as a result? Who's the villain? In the trailer, Elsa is hiding behind a tree from that scary rock giant. But maybe that's not the real villain of the story. The magic water horse has also been known to lure men in their demise in the water. But we think that the horse is Elsa's ally, not her enemy. So who is the real villain? Hans. We haven't seen Hans in any of the new trailers for Frozen 2. All we know is that Anna punched him and sent him back to the Southern Isles. That's the last we've heard of him. So what if he is back in Frozen 2? Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf are far away from Arendelle on a quest through the Enchanted Lands. That leaves Arendelle vulnerable to an attack. Hans would be eager to find a way to conquer Arendelle while the Queen is away. He would try to take it by force, or worse, destroy it to get his revenge. That would be heartbreaking to Anna and Elsa, as well as the subjects of Arendelle. A global disaster. Some fans think that Elsa trying to cross that raging sea in the trailer is a sign of a global catastrophe. One fan thinks that Elsa will single-handedly take on global climate change in the new movie. Another fan thinks that Frozen 2 will actually be a climate change thriller that wakes up America. So, is it just a storm in the trailer or something much bigger? Climate change seems like a pretty heavy topic for a kids' movie. Fairy tale survivors. From the trailers, doesn't it seem like Anna and Elsa are trapped on some sort of island? And just when we thought things couldn't get any worse, it looks like they are trapped on two separate islands. That would explain the determination on Elsa's face when she runs at the sea to try and cross it with her ice powers. And Anna straight up jumps off a cliff to get to Elsa. We have so many questions. Will they both get off their respective islands? What if only one of them makes it to freedom? Elsa and Anna's parents. In the trailer, we catch a glimpse of Elsa and Anna's mom staring out the window at the Northern Lights. We know that their ship was wrecked in the first movie, leaving these young ladies to fend for themselves. Will we find out more about what happened to their parents in the second movie? For instance, why would they leave their vulnerable daughters alone in the first place? It must have been an emergency. Maybe they were trying to stop the threat that Arendelle is facing now. Tears will definitely be shed when we find out the truth about Elsa and Anna's parents. True love. Many fans were hoping that Elsa falls in love in the second movie. They've gone as far as to petition Disney with a Give Elsa a Girlfriend campaign. Frozen 2 co-director Jennifer Lee said that she loved everything that people are saying about the film. She said it means the world to them that they are part of these conversations, that it is just vague enough to make us believe that Elsa is not going to find her true love in the upcoming film. And that is so sad. Elsa deserves love too, right? Elsa says goodbye. By far the saddest thing in Frozen 2 would be if Elsa decides to stay in the Enchanted Lands and never return home to Arendelle. In fact, it's likely that both sisters will remain in the Enchanted Forest for good. That's going to be devastating to the people of Arendelle. What do you think will be the biggest tearjerker moment in Frozen 2? Sound off in the comments. If you can't wait for Frozen 2, then subscribe to our channel to catch our latest videos about the upcoming movie. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching The Things. See you later!